Hi guys, welcome back to Sanvi Healing. I hope you guys are doing well. Today's pick a card reading is going to be on what service are you bringing to humanity? So what do you bring as a person, as a soul? Let's see. So pile 1, this is the stone for you. Pile 1. Pile 1. Pile 2 is this stone here. Pile 2. Pile 3, I have this stone for you. Pile 3. Now the next piles are flowers. Pile 4, you have this flower. And the last pile is this flower. Pile 5. Okay, so I'll show you your piles. I'll give you a couple of seconds to choose, and I'll meet you at your pile. Hi, pile 1. You chose this stone. Okay, let's see. So what is your service to humanity? Pile 1. Okay, I feel some of you here are going to change the world through your career path. You are very strong-willed here. I'm getting Capricorn, Virgo, Leo. You could end up being a leader of some sort. Some of you might produce something that will transform people's lives in a very intense way. Might change everything they used to believe in. You have a very smooth way of expressing yourself. I'm feeling pile 1. You could be very good at talking. You could be very good at communicating, writing. I feel very strong communication skills here. You're bringing a lot of depth, I'm hearing, to your family, your people around you, your surroundings. You have already touched many human beings around you. You might have brought something that they did not expect, or something that they never heard about. Some of you are very good at sharing stories. You could be very good storytellers, writers. I'm also hearing some of you might end up in the military and change the world that way. You could end up in the military and help save people's lives, help others look at war and conflicts in a very different way. I'm also hearing some of you might bring spirituality in your work, in your career path. Feel very strong earth energy here. Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn. You could have that in your chart as a sun sign, or moon, or Venus, or even as a rising sign. You're very good at planning. There's a lot of planning here, a lot of calculations. A lot of the time you're good at making plans ahead to take the right steps to your success. I feel a lot of people here who are very successful, especially when it comes to your career, your your chosen career, but also your if you have a hobby, a side project, something that you're interested in, it's easy for you to get success because you're very good at taking things step by steps. I feel here you might like to work alone. You might like to spend time alone. I feel here a lot of introspection. People who spend time reading, reflecting. You get a lot of downloads and a lot of insights when you're alone, when you're taking the time to reflect back on your experiences. And you know that you're someone who does need a lot of time alone, or at least once in a while. I'm also hearing some of you guys here might end up popular against your own will. So kind of like well known or famous through something you produce or something you do at some point in your life, and it makes you very famous or very well known, and you're not really, you haven't been trying for that. At the touch of love, everyone becomes a poet. Yes, this is what I was feeling. Some of you might be in poetry, you might be writing. I'm hearing quotes, inspirational books. I'm also hearing possibly blogs or even vlogs. You guys could be motivational speakers, something that will change people's lives. There's something here I'm also feeling that it's like you're putting I'm hearing like a stamp on someone. I don't know what that means. It's like you stamp someone, you tattooing someone. You could be doing tattoos for a living, maybe for some. But there is something here. It's about an idea. It's about an inspired thoughts. It's about something you say or you communicate to others that stays stuck with them like a tattoo, like it's been imprinted. Yes, you have very good communication skills, whether it is through writing or through speaking. You are creators here, pile number 1. You are creating things. You are very creative when it comes to your job, I'm hearing. You might even be a creator when it comes to something you do for your own self that you might not be choosing to share. At some point you might be sharing that work or that project that you work on when you're alone, and you decide to share it, and it's going to impact a lot of people here, I'm hearing. Pie number 1, I'm also feeling sometimes you could be touching people through your words in a very transformative way. So it's very direct, maybe very straightforward, very frank, very honest. Sometimes it can even hurt others, but it's for their highest good. It's not to hurt them, it's not to belittle them. It's actually insights that are very transformative, that sometimes people are not ready to hear. You might actually say things that you believe in, or say things that you perceive in others that people have trouble accepting about themselves. But it's a very strong impact. You do have a very strong impact. It's like your communication or your self-expression sometimes can come with thorns, but the thorns are healing. It's like I'm seeing like a snake that bites. The venom is can be poisonous right away, but heals something else. So some of you could be very, very direct with your speech. Very, some people might find it very difficult to listen to what you have to say, but it's highly transformative. And I'm also hearing those people come back to your words. They never forget what you said. They're touched very deeply. Sometimes it's much smoother, so I'm hearing it's like half-half. Some of you are very smooth at touching people in a very gentle way, and others are very tough. It's like tough love here. Ask your angels. I feel here, pile one, a lot of you are in touch with your higher selves. You get a lot of answers through meditations. You get a lot of insights from your spirit guides. Some of you don't know that that's the case, but you still are receiving a lot of intuitive thoughts. Archangel Metatron here is very present. A lot of you are activating your third eye chakra or have activated your third eye chakra. I'm hearing some of you are going to end up writing your book. I'm also hearing possibly a play. Some of you could be in theater and writing a play, or even a mini TV show or a TV show. Yes, definitely here I'm feeling fame for some of you guys. You might be reaching a level of fame that you were not expecting, you were not looking for. You actually prefer to stay in the background. People are going to be asking you for more that what you need to say to them. People want to hear more from you. There's a lot of inspirational discourse or inspirational public speech. Here you might even be helping others through your leadership skills. Some of you might end up in leadership positions and help others through that. The teams that you're managing, the people that you're interacting with, the words that you say to them, some of them you just touch them forever. There's a transformation that happens once they meet with you. Sacred wisdom, beautiful. Pile one. Yes, I do feel very strong. Again, air qualities here. You guys could be Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. You could have strong Gemini in your chart, strong air in your chart. Very good with your. You're gaining a lot of wisdom actually, and you are bringing wisdom to humanity. You're also, again, with the owl totem, you're bringing forth a kind of wisdom that people don't see often. It's like, even to people who are very wise, who are very advanced, who are very knowledgeable, you could be much younger, you could be even considered, more immature, but you speak something and it's very truthful, it's touching very deeply. You even bring a lot of insights to people who are very advanced in terms of their spiritual growth. You might say words that really touch them very deeply, bring them to the next step, or make them even wiser. You show them almost like you're showing them their blind spots, it's like you're showing them their blind spots. I feel here you guys could have, could be very good in math, here in geography as well. I'm also seeing here that you're bringing a lot of sacred wisdom from the moon. A lot of you guys are connecting to the feminine goddess here. The moon cycles are very important for you, for your growth, for your own wisdom. You bring in a lot of knowledge through the feminine. The moon, during the moon phases, you might be receiving a lot of insights, especially the full moon and the dark moon. There's a lot of charisma here. People want to listen to you, they want to hear you out. So people who might be pushed by your energy because it's too tough to listen to you at first, usually come back to you, come back to your writings, come back to speak to you, want to know more. There's a lot of triggering effects here. Some of you are very triggering to others, but triggering a deep level of healing. I'm also feeling pile 1 sometimes. You don't even need to speak to others. It's just by your presence, your energy is very strong. It's very transformative. You make people realize things about them. Again, it's like leading by example. You don't even need to say it or to express it with your words. I feel here a lot of silent wisdom. A lot of silent wisdom. You can look up the owl totem. Alright, my pile number 1. I hope you enjoyed your reading. If you did, don't forget to give it a thumbs up, and I'll see you later. Bye. Hi, pile 2. This is what you chose. So let's see. What is your service to humanity, pile 2? Okay, I'm feeling a lot of Cancer energy right away. There's something here about the mother. You could be very nurturing, very maybe even very feminine dominant. I feel here you guys could have brought a lot of nourishment. You bring a lot of nourishment to people around you. I'm also hearing something about the mother's milk here. That kind of nourishment, that kind of nurture. Something that is almost necessary in your life, but that is not readily available always. Also feel you guys could be great healers, especially when it comes to feminine issues. Issues regarding the feminine reproductive system. You could have great healing skills regarding that. You could be in naturopathy, alternative medicine, even you know, gynecologists or feminine psychology here I'm hearing as well. Some of you guys in this pile have beautiful, voluptuous bodies, very feminine, very gorgeous curves. There is a beauty here that is very sweet, tender. More than that, it's like people want to be in your arms. They want to be cuddled by you. I feel very strong Queen of Cups energy here. You could have water in your chart, so Scorpio, Pisces, Cancer. I'm also hearing being loved by you is very liberating. Your love is a very special kind of love. You have a very tender type of love, very nurturing, nourishing, replenishing. I'm hearing people feel your energy is just almost out of this world. There is something here that many people are attracted to, because especially people who might not have interacted a lot with their mother during their childhood, they are attracted to your type of energy. You might even attract lovers that have mother issues or have not been able to connect to their moms the way they wanted to, might have been neglected in their childhood by their mother or a mother figure. Let's take a look at your cards. Okay, it says love. Miss you. Life does not have to be perfect to be wonderful. Okay, I feel here you guys bring a message of love. You bring a message of this something very melancholic, almost nostalgic of the good times. You know, when people are going through tough times, sometimes they need to remember the good times, the good memories, sometimes from their childhood, There is something here that you bring that feels that way. I'm also hearing has something to do with your smell. The way you smell is very, it brings back childhood memories, nurture, nourishment. Some of you are not even aware of this. People miss you when you're not around. They miss your tender energy, your sweet energy, your nourishing energy. You have also triggered, you've triggered many people into loving you, whether they realized it or not, or whether they wanted it or not. Almost like unexpected love, unexpected, it's like out of their control. They fall for you, and it's all of completely out of their control. Some of you could be into vintage clothes, vintage style. Even you guys might like to decorate your home the very vintage way. It's a very calming energy here that comes from you. Again, you bring a lot of reassurance to others. Something like, okay, if someone is failing or someone is going through a tough time, you always have the right words, you always have the right energy. Even sometimes you don't even need to speak, you just there is something about your heart that is very, very warming, very generous. It's been reflected in your aura, in your energetic field. People can feel the sweetness, the tenderness, the fact that they can be vulnerable with you. They can share things that they can't share with others, that you almost always forgive them. There is this unconditional love that is emanating from you. It says life doesn't have to be perfect to be wonderful. I feel this is the things or the kind of insight or wisdom that you bring to others. They don't have to be perfect to be beautiful, to be wonderful, to be loved. It's a very pure, unconditional love here that you bring, pile 2. And many people enjoy that energy. Sometimes they might not tell you, sometimes they are not revealing that to you. Some people are very stingy around you when it comes to revealing the kind of insights or that kind of thoughts to you. They are afraid that these people could be a little bit greedy. You might attract people who are greedy with their expression of love towards you. Some of them might take a lot because your energy is very giving. Hearing very strong Pisces energy here, pile 2. No matter what, pile 2, when you leave, when you go from a place, there is a strong missing factor. People feel it. They feel the change here. They feel that you're gone. They do feel that you're gone. I also feel here when you pull away from, let's say, a lover, someone you've loved for a long time, and you pull away your love from them, they right away feel it. They feel the lack. Some of you bring also a lot of beauty when it comes to aesthetics. You might be into drawing, painting, making clothes. For some, you make your own clothes, but you bring a lot of beauty through aesthetics to the world. Let's see. Pile 2. Don't stop. Your angels are saying don't stop. Okay, here I feel very strong Gabrielle calling you with this, yes, very strong Archangel Gabriel here. Sometimes you guys want to give up on your mission. You want to give up on others. Sometimes you do feel almost surrounded by people who have very strong egos or very strong selfish qualities. who have trouble giving back. But your angels are saying, don't stop. And I feel here, don't stop. Don't stop sharing your love. Don't stop sharing the beauty that you are sharing in this love, in this world. You're bringing a lot of peace, pile 2. Your gift is peace. It's peace, and you must have a beautiful aura here, pile 2. Your aura is absolutely incredible. I almost have this feeling of like when Jesus was around, probably he had this aura, this unconditional love. When he was walking in the street, you probably would see him from very far away. This healing energy, this beautiful aura. Or any prophet or any big, saint here that's brought a lot of peace to the world, a lot of unconditional love here, pile 2. And I feel you might be discouraged. You might feel like it's not valuable to others, or maybe not valuable in this society, because we value different things here in our Western society, and that your gift to humankind is not seen, is not valued, is not not that it's not important, but it's not is not being given the importance that it should be. But things are gonna change here. People are receiving a calling through you, pile 2. They are getting in touch with their own life mission, with their own calling, with their own purpose here through you. I'm also getting, pile 2, you might have sometimes trouble communicating what you want from others, communicating your needs. You are very good at picking up on other people's needs, on helping others even without them expressing the need for help. But when it comes to you, sometimes you find it difficult to ask for help. You are being elevated here, pile 2. You're being elevated by your angels. You probably going through some kind of spiritual awakening again. Some kind of ascension process here. I'm also feeling you guys, some of you might be split in two, kind of like, am I on the right path? Am I doing the right thing? Should I go back to what I was doing? Have I done the right thing? So some of you guys might have changed some kind of, maybe your career path or even your lifestyle, and you're wondering if it's the right thing to do. Some of you are kind of like split or are unsure what is the next thing here. But you are hearing your calling. You will be hearing your calling. If you're not, you are getting a lot of signs here from your angels, especially Archangel Gabriel. Let's see. Affirmations, pile 2. You know how you know how to affirm others. You even know the right words to use when people are not feeling good, when they're going through desperate times. I'm hearing even depressions. You're very good at healing others. You're very good at bringing the right energy to others when they're feeling very low, very down, or at crossroads. You know how to guide others. Your energy is very healing. It's very feminine, very, very strong feminine energy. I'm also feeling here, pile 2, you are learning as well to affirm yourself, to really connect with your higher self, to your deeper self, who you truly are here. A lot of you are going through huge spiritual awakenings through this, in this pile 2. Your heart is very, very, heart chakra is very open. It brings a lot of healing around you. You have this amazing aura, pile 2. amazing healing aura. Some of you could be into healing. You're incredibly powerful here. Just by being around others, you are healing them. I feel people also look up to you in many ways. You could be highly beautiful physically. Your energy is very attractive, very, very attractive to many people around you. There is this silent strength about you, pile 2. A lot of strength, a lot of strength through vulnerability, strength to what people in maybe our society would call weakness. And there is this strength here that is very soft, very soft strength. A lot of people admire you here, pile 2. They see you as almost this picture of love, unconditional love. There's a lot of love here emanating from you, from your aura. Many people are attracted to this. Sometimes you guys have had to work on your boundaries, energetic boundaries, not to attract people who might pull too much on your light or pull too much on your energy. You're a source of confidence to many people around you, pile 2. Alright, pile 2, I hope you enjoyed your reading. If you did, please don't forget to give it a thumbs up. And I'll see you later. Bye. Hi, pile 3. How are you guys doing? You chose this rock. So let's see, what is your service to humanity, pile 3? Okay, I'm hearing right away, strong warriorship. Very strong. Oh, you don't back down. Ooh, I feel possibly even a lot of strength, physical strength. I'm also hearing a lot of endurance. You could be very, very resilient here, pile 3. Some of you have a very faithful dog or a pet that you very much enjoy the presence of, specifically a dog. I'm feeling a brown dog. Some of you it's a lab. Yeah, it's a lab. It's a very it's a dog that you interact with and you spend a lot of time with. I feel here you guys could be quite energetic. You might like to run, or you might like to you might enjoy your body a lot, or being in your body a lot. You might enjoy being surrounding by positive energy. I feel here you guys really care about what you attract. You really care about what you put off in the world here. Some of you are changing humanity just by bringing something very there's something very intense here, something that is missing. It has to do with emotions here, pile 3. Kind of like emotional strength, something here. Okay, some of you are very good at expressing your emotions, your feelings. It brings a lot of strength into this world. A lot of people are very shy, very or even uncomfortable or unable to even put words on their emotions. What you bring when you discuss this, or when you share something that is so powerful, you bring healing to the world through that. You're bringing a certain vulnerability that people don't have, or haven't experienced before, or really actually admire about you. Feeling here King of Cups energy. You might be a leader. You might lead people through your emotions. You could have a very strong emotional maturity here, very strong emotional IQ, or how do you get EQ, emotional strength, emotional depth. Some of you are very connected to the sea, the ocean. I also feel here sirens, mermaid. Yes, some of you are connected to the mermaid realms here. Poseidon, the god. The color gray here is important. Gray, yeah, gray, definitely. Yeah, you could have gray hair, or you could have gray eyes, or you might like to wear gray. You could have Scorpio in your chart here, pile 3. I'm also hearing Libra, Gemini, Sagittarius. I also feel you guys could be very strong, have very strong friendships, and people call you for specific counseling or specific advice. You guys have helped many people around you when it comes to, again, being emotionally mature. You could be the one who gave a lot of advice when it comes to relationships, to your friends, your family, your even colleagues. Here I'm hearing maybe some of your colleagues are interested in hearing what you have to say, even about their love lives. Some of them actually have confided in you. There's a lot of loyalty here, pile 3. People know that their secrets are safe with you. You also bring joy here, pile 3. There is joy, there is hope. Some of you have long, I'm seeing long, dirty blonde or long, brownish hair. I also feel here you guys could be into quite intense sports for some. You might like to spend a lot of time using your body, either in the gym, but mostly outside. I'm feeling maybe some of you go for runs, some of you even do horse riding, or maybe some of you even extreme sports. I'm also hearing surfing, even team sports for some. You might also notice that you guys get mirrored. There's some kind of mirroring effect. People do like you, okay? You could be a trendsetter. You could be someone who does things a little bit differently, and you end up seeing that people actually kind of copy you, either in your style or the way you are. The things you want to try are sometimes outside of the box, or people are almost sometimes disapproving, and you do it anyway, and then people admire you for that because you're succeeding at that, or you show them that that you're able to believe in yourself, you're able to follow your own intuition. Some of you can have maybe teeth issues here, something about the jaw. Okay, let's see, pile 3. I will make my choice. Oh wow, this is it. Yes. Yes. Okay. Wow. Okay, you bring a lot of luck here, pile 3. There's a lot of luck surrounding you, a lot of you could be the lucky charm for some people. Some people might see that when you show up in their life, things start moving forward, especially when it comes to their love life. Yes. Again, I'm getting the color gray. Very strong color gray here, even green. Pile 3. Mushrooms could mean something to you. You're someone you are able to make your own choices, and this transforms people around you. You are a leader just by acting outside of the box. You're someone who are not afraid to go for it. Sometimes you have an opportunity and people are just very afraid, or they even tell you, be careful. People try to warn you about stuff and you just go for it. You go for it, and people are very, you're even hearing like they worry about you, possibly your parents. You could be very adventurous here, pile 3. You like diversity as well. Pile 3, you might have tried a few things in your life. You might have tried a few things, or even traveled a few places, or even try different paths when it comes to your studies or your career. There's something here that is very diverse. I'm getting also, again, very strong Sagittarius vibes. You're clearly not afraid to listen to your inspired thoughts, to listen to what you want to do. And that's actually transforming others around you. So you are the kind of like the machine behind a lot of people's transformation. So for example, you do something completely unusual, or you decide to go for, I don't know, a trip or somewhere that your parents would never go, or your entourage would never even try. And then because of that, your cousin ends up doing something else. Your brother ends up following you. Your sisters, your friends try something new for themselves because you inspired them. It's like people say to themselves, why not me? If this person can do it, why not me? And that is the best message here that you bring, pile 3. You inspiring them through making your own choices. You do not rely on others. You might take other people's opinion. You might listen. Yeah, you might be a good listener here, part 3. You might be a very good listener, actually. And you, however, make your own choices. And your choices are always, I would say, surprising to others, unexpected. Some of you might even be kind of like labeled like, oh, he's weird, or she's weird, or they're always doing weird stuff, compared to where you've been brought up. Or some of you might even have completely changed where you lived. You might have completely decided to move away from your country, your state. You have done something completely different, and that brought you a lot of luck. People can see that when you act that way, even though it seems completely outside the box, completely, surprising and even weird, they see that it's actually bringing you a lot of success and happiness. Some of you also, I'm feeling, some of you people feel that you're going with the wind. You're very much in the flow of life, in the flow of things. You are following your gut feelings. Alice in Wonderland as well. I'm getting here very strong vibes about Alice in Wonderland. Something about that. Okay, let's see. Get more information. Pile 3. So what is your service to others? You show them that they are able to do it too. Pile 3. Very strong father figures for many people here. Your father could have had a lot of impact on you, or you could be a very paternal figure here for others. Some of you could have a beard. I'm feeling a strong masculine energy here, but very soft type of masculine. Again, I'm getting the King of Cups energy. Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. Some of you connect with Jesus, the angels, very often here, by 3. Okay, a lot of crown chakra here activation. By 3, there's a lot of crown chakra activation. I'm feeling a lot of heat around the crown and the third eye, but around here, there's a lot of activation around your yes, yes. Some of you are actually clairvoyant here in this pile, or you are discovering clairvoyant skills. Yeah. Here also, I feel a lot of you like to change the world by bring in more knowledge that is hidden. Some of you actually like to dig very deep in the, there's a lot of Scorpio energy here, very deep, looking for answers that you need, but you realize that the world need as well. I feel a lot of you guys share some kind of informations with others that they do not expect. Some of you publish things on social media that is very almost controversial, but more than that, it can be, sometimes it is life-changing for specific people. Some people might even have told you that 5-3 that they never saw it that way. You opened a lot of people's minds. I'm also feeling here you opened a lot of people's opportunities for growth. Here, pile 3, you decided to step up in your own leadership, in your own ways of doing things, and that is very inspiring. I'm also here, people want to get to you. I'm feeling pile 3, sometimes you might feel that people really want to get to you. There's something about your energy, people want to touch you. I'm feeling people want to be close to you. There is something very healing about being surrounded by your love, or being surrounded by your trust. Your people want to be trusted by you, or want to be a good friend, a follower. For some of you, yes, you are attracting a lot of followers. It is through social media, or even through speaking here to specific people, and people are really intrigued by what you have to say. Some of you could be star seeds here. Reflection, yes, you do bring a lot of reflection to others. You might also bring a mirror to others. People are seeing through you their depth of emotions here. A lot of things here happening at the subconscious level. I feel here by 3, you bring a lot of changes on a very deep level here for others. They don't even know what they do. Okay, so like I was saying in the beginning, you guys might show or might do something, and through that people see it and they decide to do something for themselves, but they don't even realize that it's through your own influence. Sometimes it is completely people are unaware that that's why they're doing this. It's because they're being inspired by you, because they're looking at you and they're trying to mirror you. There's a lot of that here, I feel, pile 3. It is a lot of hope. You bring hope. You bring, some of you are definitely stars here. You are becoming stars or something like that. You might be stargazers in this pile. You might like to spend time at night watching the stars and the moon. It's very inspiring to you. I also feel here, pile 3, you are able to connect on the 5D with other people. Some of you are able to astral project. Some of you are actually changing people's life through astral projection. Some of you might even be hearing from others that they dream about you often. I'm also hearing here that maybe for a few, you do ice sculptures, or ice sculptures are relevant here. You like ice, or you like to watch people sculpt on ice. You also hit very, very deeply on the subconscious level on people's fears. You know, they're watching you do things and it makes them afraid, or almost sometimes they feel threatened by the way you behave, or the things you take on, or the projects you decide to go for, or the trips you take, or you know, whatever initiative thing that you do for yourself. Sometimes it is threatening to others. You might feel that people gossip about you. You might feel that people sometimes have bad intentions around you, but you are a very resilient pile 3. This is not something that is affecting you, or at least you've learned to protect yourself or release, yeah, release that kind of negative energy. Also, the wolf totem could be important, the wolf spirit. Wolves could be animals that like to spend time alone, but they also love to be with the rest of the wolves in their packs. There's a lot of shadow work that happens here, Pile 3. Is someone who might trigger others as to their shadow work or as to their yeah, they have to do shadow work a lot of the times here. The things you do, or the things just by the way you are, you trigger others to go deeper, to want to understand themselves better. Yeah, some of them really do have to work on themselves, and they feel that when they're around you. There is something here about their shadow. Could be very triggering. The things you say or the things you do could be almost threatening to some people. You might have noticed sometimes even at work you might be receiving negative comments or even negative energy from others because they're threatened by your energy or your difference. You're very unique. Though your energy is bringing them a lot of healing and a lot of awakening here, Pi 3. Alright, I hope you enjoyed your reading, Pi 3. If you did, please don't forget to give it a thumbs up, and I'll see you later. Bye. Hi, Pi 5. 4, sorry, you chose this beautiful flower. This is going to be a reading on what is it that you bring as a service to humanity. Okay, I feel here a lot of grace, Pile 4. Some of you are very elegant, very graceful, the way you portray yourself to others. Some of you are very inspiring, even I'm feeling also your posture, the way you hold yourself or the way you respect yourself. Some of you have very strong boundaries, self-respect, self-care. I also feel actually some of you are very good at making your own money, or yes, making your money. I'm hearing the goddess Lakshmi could be important for you guys. Lakshmi is as well sisterhood. There's something about sisterhood here. Some of you are actually creating communities around feminine power, feminine leadership, or even anything having to do with sisterhood. You empower others. I feel very strong Leo energies, Aries. Pile 4. Your interactions with others can be very bring a lot of change, or sometimes almost you might notice that people run away from you. You might say something and people move away or try to avoid to hear what you have to say. Mirroring specifically feminines here, you might be inspiring a lot of feminines, Pile 4. Younger generations, sometimes even older, but people are inspired by your strength. You could have very strong beliefs here. Strong beliefs, very powerful presence. I'm also hearing some of you are speaking in a radio or a podcast. You guide others. A lot of you have a very strong sense of direction, and through that you actually show others the way. People are very surprised by you. I'm also hearing some of you people from your high school or your schools or you've known in childhood. Now they meet you and they find you completely changed. There's some kind of big transformation in your life. The way you behave, the way you transformed everything, actually, the way you dress. Some of you could be working or living at Silicon Valley. The color purple could be important here. Lilac. Some of you, your name could start with an L. Lilac, Lila, Lily, Laura, Lydia, Livy. Also hearing M names, Monica, Stephanie, Christina. A lot of names here. And it could also be the people you have transformed, the people you have touched could have these names. So I feel there's a lot of people you've touched in a very deep way. I'm also feeling here someone could have an issue with their skin, chronic issues with their skin. Yeah, having to do with your sense of self here, or trying to stay away from others. This is for just a person here, hiding yourself through some kind of chronic skin illness. Okay. Also feeling here some of you have blossomed through marriage or through being in a long-term relationship. It has helped you gain a lot of confidence, and you have blossomed a lot in your personal life. The morning is important here. I'm also hearing for some of you, you could be morning people. You might like to do yoga in the morning, journal in the morning. There's a lot of productive things and a lot of healing happening here in the morning. There's a lot of impacts when it comes to the morning. Some of you are actually writing about others or doing podcasts or vlogs in the morning, and you find that it's the times that you actually bring a lot of powerful insights to others. Okay, pile 4. It says sweet dreams. Record, have a good time. Yeah, have a good time here. Sweet dreams. I'm hearing that song, sweet dreams and end of deeds. Who has the right to disagree? Travel the world in the 7 seas. Everybody's looking for something. Okay, some of you are definitely doing some kind of radio show or podcast or something here where you record yourself speaking, and you might publish that. I see some of you are actually singers. You change people through lyrics. Your voice is very, very impactful here, pile 4. You could have a few, again, I'm hearing here, younger followers or younger, soul sisters that are following you, that are being inspired by you here, pile 4. Also feel here, you guys know how to show others how to have a good time. Some of you are very good at taking care of your bodies, self-nurture yourself, take care in terms of your routines, you know, body routines. You could have very healthy lifestyles. Again, I'm getting yoga. I'm getting you are taking care of your skin. A lot of also a lot of insights when it comes to how to eat properly, how to take care of your bodies, physical bodies here, but also yeah, physical bodies specifically. Iris could be an important name for you, or a flower that you like. Sophie, the name Sophie. I also feel you guys could be connecting with the grandma here. You guys are, I feel here also could be excellent bakers. You could be doing videos on how to bake, how to cook a few things, and it's very popular. There is something here about making something with your hands that bring a lot of sweetness to others. It could be cooking, it could be baking, it could be there's a lot of home building here, or taking care of your place, bringing making good foods. It's very strong Queen of Pentacles, able to take care of your surroundings, and people really love being in your place very much. When you bring others into your place, in your home, you might get a lot of compliments. You might get people who are asking you how you take care of your place, or how you decorate, or how you get these ideas. You could be very good with plants here. I'm also hearing healing with plants. You guys could be into healing with plants, herbal medicine, where some of you are actually discovering this about yourselves. Again, grandmother, it could come from a grandma, or a female ancestor here who used to do that kind of things in your family. I'm hearing you're a bringer of wealth here. Gold color could be important. Gold is important here. It could possibly be in your family, or in your lineage. Could have had a lot of gold in past lives as well. Let's see, pile 4. This situation will improve. Okay, here again I'm getting a lot of leadership when it comes to other feminines. Pile 4, you do bring a lot of light to others, especially your friends. I'm hearing also your siblings. Strong sisterhood vibe. Some of you might have not had a father at an early age. Or a lot of guidance when it comes to yeah, some of you might not have had a lot of guidance, and you took that, you took charge of that, you changed that about yourself. Some of you actually have had some huge glow up, physical, specifically physical, something very almost day and night. You completely changed the way you look, your hair, the way you take care of yourself completely differently here. And you're showing others how you did it. You're showing others how to do it. A lot of improvements. People, when they meet you, they know that their life will improve in a very physical way, actually. Some of you could have a lot of Taurus in your chart, a lot of Venusian energy here, Libra. Also Virgo. I'm also hearing here you might have people who almost fight for your attention. You might have people who want to spend more time with you, especially friends, and you're fighting for your attention because you bring um, a lot of healing, but definitely a lot of improvement. Some of you might be doing subliminals, or again, making foods or showing others how to clear their skin through foods or through herbal medicine, or even how to grow back their hair. Yeah, all the people you used to know in the childhood, they might feel that you almost like have been touched by an angel. There is a purity about you. There is something that completely changed, but it's beautiful, very, very beautiful, very admirable. They admire you, and they might not tell you that, but they see you as someone who is like an angel. There is something here that changed about you completely. And you have a lot of people who want to be your friends, who want to follow you, want to be with you, closer to you. Um, some of you might be protecting yourself from that, or might have had too much energy on you and you're trying to not give too much. But you are very strong mentors here, pile 4. Very, very strong mentors for others. Let's see here. Compassion. Beautiful. Wow. This is Guan Yin. Goddess Guan Yin. A lot of self-love. Again, I'm getting Queen of Pentacles vibe here. You guys have come out of the mud just like this the lotus flower. You have grown out of the mud to produce something absolutely amazing. So I do feel some of you might have been bullied, or some of you might have been the black sheep when you were younger in your schools, in your surroundings, and you completely have had a huge glow up by growing up or in your adult years unexpectedly. Has brought you a lot of stability and a lot of security and a lot of belief in yourself. Here, pile 4, you do definitely inspire others, but what you've been able to bring in your physical surroundings and about yourself, and also the belief you have in yourself. They know you've done something, they just don't know what it is. A lot of you are inspiring a lot of mystery, a lot of questioning from people who know you, or who think they know you. They don't know how you achieve this level of beauty, this level of self-growth, of self-care. There is a lot, especially on the physical level. Others, people notice this softness about you, very strong, soft, feminine energy here. They don't realize a lot of it comes from your heart. You are opening your heart chakra, you have opened your heart chakra, and you have grown into loving yourself. Many people really follow you as a compass. You're their compass. There's a sense of direction here that they feel. Again, I have this Leo vibes here. They follow you because they see your confidence. There's a lot of truth as well that comes out of your mouth, out of your energy, the way you act about yourself. I do feel a lot of you guys are directing a lot of that energy towards yourself, towards your own self-growth, and people are inspired by that. Even some of you have changed the way you look. Again, I'm getting that, the way you do your hair, the way you do your makeup, even your jewelries. Sometimes you change completely your type of jewelry, or you could have a very interesting style here. Some of you might have incorporated a lot of dancing, a lot of using your body in a very sensual way. Alright, pile 4, I hope you enjoyed your reading. If you did, please don't forget to give it a thumbs up, and I see you at the next reading. Bye. Hi, pile 5. If you chose this is going to be a reading. What is your service to humanity? Pile 5, okay. You are someone who is considered to be there's this very childlike attitude about you, very innocent, very sweet, almost endearing. There's something here about you're very lovely, and it's very, very soft. There's a very sensitive, very strong sensitivity about you. People might find you, even if you do act tough, they can see that they can see through the toughness. You have also something very different, very peculiar, I'm hearing, very peculiar. Um, Partly because you follow your gut feeling. There is something very, I'm hearing you guys might like to jump, to use a lot of bodily expression, but also in terms of the way you talk to others. You could be very joyful, very big sunny attitude I'm hearing here, very heartwarming, joyful, fun. Some of you like to spend a lot of time in the sun, or a lot of time in places where it's hot. There's a lot of giggles. Some of you have some kind of really cool humor, or you have a tendency to giggle or laugh, or there's something about your laugh that people really enjoy. Pile 5, you bring to humanity, you do bring a lot of joy and a lot of sunshine. I see the sun card with that child inside of the sun card in the tarot. I see that little child completely naked and super happy. This is what I feel here. A sense of joy, a sense of freedom, a sense of, when you're a child, you can do anything, or you think you can do anything. You bring that feeling to others. Yes, something very pure. Almost every time you show up, it's like there is a fresh start for someone, or people feel that you bring that innocence back into their lives, that purity, that naivete. Some of you could be quite naive or innocent, or that's what you transpire. Even if you don't show it physically, you could actually have some kind of tough exterior, but very, very sensitive, very innocent inside. Yeah, some of you might actually work with children here, or you might want to work with children. I'm also hearing art therapy, pet therapy. You could even work in festivals or concerts or something, in terms of like big events here. And you're very good at it. You are very, again, very strong sunshine, very strong sunny personality here, big personality as well. Leo, Aries here I'm getting. Also Sagittarius. Your smile, there's something about your smile, pile 5. Your smile is like a big sun for many people. You have brought a lot of hope, but a lot of, more than hope, it's like, okay, I feel sometimes people feel that when you're around them, they forget about everything. So if they've had issues, the way you are, the way you smile at them, the way you talk to them, the way you behave, just there's like almost a blank. They just completely forgot what they were thinking about, or what they were worrying about. It just completely changes their moods. Yes, you're able to change people's moods drastically, actually. Some of you are strong militants, I'm hearing. That you could have a very strong cause, or very strong beliefs about a specific cause. Some of you, I'm also hearing, you might even have had to go down in the streets and talk and show your position about something. I'm hearing this could be for some. There's a lot of eagerness here. Pile 5, your eagerness is absolutely sweet, but also contagious. There's something here very contagious about that. Some of you like to sing, lip sync, I'm hearing, lip syncing. You might like to do what do we call that? You know, singing but following those words. Oh, I forgot. But anyway, yeah, I forgot the word. You can write it in the comments, please. So when you follow the words and you're singing, it's called, I forgot. Okay. You have a lot of qualities here, pile 5. I'm feeling you're not even aware or you don't even care about that. It's like you're in the moment. You're able to be very present here with others in the moment, and you bring a lot of joy. I'm also hearing some of you volunteer in hospitals, volunteer in places where things are dark or very difficult. You're in children's hospitals, and you bring joy, you bring a laughter, you bring a smile where places where it's dark, where it's not easy. I hear a lot of you have had many past lives. There's a very strong Buddha quality here. Buddha quality, you know, the smiling Buddha, the realization that we have to live in the present, we have to enjoy what's there, and that's it. Yeah, I do feel a lot of you have gone through strong awakenings. You might even follow guru, or you might even be yogis here. Let's see, pile 5. Dreams are hard to follow. When you feel like hope is gone, look inside you and search your soul. Wow. Yes, okay. Okay, pile 5. You could have had a lot of karma here to deal with. Dreams are hard to follow when you feel like hope is gone. Yes, you do bring a lot of hope to people who feel hopeless. Like I was feeling, you know, you might volunteer in places where things are tough. You might bring a lot of joy to people who have been cranky or feeling stuck in this kind of wheel, you know, events going back and forth, the same events over and over again. People stuck in patterns, people stuck in almost desperate thoughts, or here you might actually attract a lot of earth signs, pile 5. You might attract a lot of Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn in your energies. People who might find things difficult to manifest are attracted to your energies. The sunflower could mean something for you. Again, very strong Leo vibes. Sunflower. So I see, and some of you might have received a clock or an ancient thing from a grandfather or grandma. Someone who has given you a gift here, a gift from your ancestors that you really cherish. I'm here in the Pulp Fiction movie, Pulp Fiction. Some of you could have people here in your family who work in factories or where places it's very hard to work in, even physically difficult. Could be construction work, or could be something difficult to work in, like physically difficult. Sometimes I'm also hearing some of your ancestors might even have gotten illnesses from their job or their places of work. You might even have people in your family who worked in trains, factories, also textile. I'm also hearing you guys are the hope of the family. You guys could be completely different from the rest of your family. You could be in a place, could come from a family who's very hardworking. I'm also here in China. very, very hardworking. North Korea, South Korea, Old Europe, Eastern Europe, Russia. Yeah, you could have ancestors from these places. They could have worked in the mines. You're a completely different energy here, pile 5, from your families. You have brought something that was definitely needed. Your ancestors needed you to kind of break some kind of chains here. Chains to jobs, chains to careers. That might have kept your families stuck in a rut, or even feeling small, or having a lot of lack mentality. You're helping others come out of that. You really, really have a lot of hope. You bring a lot of hope, especially when it comes to money, career, and stuck patterns here. Patterns that are very difficult to leave. Also, karma. You guys could have a very strong healing properties when it comes to karmic cycles for others. I feel you guys, again, you have had a lot of past lives and you had to deal with a lot of karma, and it's like you have a way to help others through their karma. Pile 5, yes. Oh my god, I feel this is your energy, pile 5. You say yes, there is a yes that comes with you. A yes, a very strong yes. Again, I get that sun card in the tarot. You bring a lot of hope, a lot of sunshine, a lot of joy. You guys, people want to say yes to you. Nobody can say no to you. I'm also seeing that movie, Yes Man. Yes Man. It's a really funny movie. The person who, you know, in the movie, they can't say no ever. They have to say yes to everything, and it brings them a lot of joy, a lot of happiness, and a lot of freedom. A lot of freedom. And this is your energy here. You know, you've shown this to others. The possibility to live in the presence, to live in the present, to take what's there, to enjoy, to even have a good laugh every day, you know, and in the simple things in life, you know, basically enjoying yourself, but in a very simple way, not complicated. You don't have to go outside the country to enjoy yourself. You don't even have to wait for COVID to finish so you can feel happy again. There is something about you that just brings joy in the now, in the present, reminding others that it's all about perception. It's all about the way you see the world. It's up to you to change your vision, and you bring a lot of balance. I'm getting Libra energy here, a lot of balance. You guys have conquered a lot inside of you. You have been able to balance your own inner masculine and inner feminine. You've brought a lot of insights to others just by being you. There's a lot of sun quality here, a lot of sun. Wow. Yes, watch that movie, the Yes Man. Yes Man, it's really cool, and it reminds me of this. You open up other people's opportunities, possibilities. You break their chains. You break their chains by being more in the present, by accepting what's there and enjoying it fully. Oh, source, of course. I have 5 very, very, very strong spiritual vibes here. You guys could be very connected to the divine realm. You have had multiple awakenings. You're very ascended, very, very strong ascensions here. You guys are very much connected to the angels. People feel it. Your energy is almost transcendent. Wow, I don't even know what to say. You guys are a source of truth, happiness, joy, being in the present. You have a calling. A lot of you have a calling. You could be in spirituality. You could work in spirituality. You could have, you have probably been from the beginning, very spiritual, very touched by spirituality or even religion at first and then spirituality. But from a young age, I feel here you guys have always felt very connected to your guides or to the angels or to the universe. No matter how you want to see it, you've been connecting to God or whatever you believe in. You have connected on a very deep level, very young. You also, I feel here, you've believed in yourself really young as well. There is something here very unique about your energies, pile 5. Very spiritual, very strong awakening here. Buddha-like. You are connecting with source. You realize your own self. A lot of you here have realized yourself on a very deep level. You're an earth angel here, pile 5. A lot of people might feel that way around you. People want to walk with you in life. They just want to walk with you, want to walk around you. Your energy is highly potent here, pile 5. Some of you are healers, some of you are witches. It doesn't matter. You are definitely connected to the spiritual realm on a very deep level. You bring a lot of healing and a lot of insight and a lot of awakening to others. Even very, very strong in places again where there's a lot of darkness, even in places where there is illnesses or people who might have suffered from very strong chronic illnesses. You have brought healing, hope, joy. Some of you could be great meditators, could be very good at being, again, present moment, completely releasing the ego. You know, you have gone through a lot of death and rebirth, and you've connected to deeper levels of consciousness here, pile 5. You've released a lot of your ego. You have also released a lot of identification with specific things, feminine, masculine. You've released a lot of self-identification. You have gained a level of self-awareness that only few people have gained in their lives. People are highly inspired by you, just by your presence. Presence gives off a lot of healing energy and also awakening. I'm feeling a lot of you look at people's eyes and you change them. Your smile changes others. Also feel some of you actually pray for others, and this brings a lot of joy to them, a lot of healing, a lot of insights. A lot of you pray for others or have manifested things for others, not specifically for yourself or for Earth in general. Wow, this is beautiful, pile 5. Alright, I hope you enjoyed your reading, my beautiful pile 5. If you did, please don't forget to give it a thumbs up. I see you later. Bye.